Black Friday is one of the best times of the year to shop for beauty products, in particular, restocking or trying new skincare and makeup. And today I want to do something a little different. I really want to highlight some of my favorite purchases I made this year in China. Hi, my name is Dr. Jenny Liu. I'm a board certified dermatologist and welcome back to my YouTube channel. On the channel here, I love to talk about all things skincare related, and if you love Asian skincare products like me, then you definitely don't want to miss this video. I would love it if you can give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that notification button and subscribe to my channel. Now, for those that follow me on my Instagram, you probably saw through my stories that I was recently in Shanghai. I was speaking at an aesthetic conference, and of course, when I'm in China, I had to stock up on Chinese skincare and makeup, which I'm so obsessed with. And I'm definitely sharing a few later on in this video, so stay tuned. But one of the most commonly asked questions I get on my social media is, where can I buy these products when I don't live in China? And so one website that I've been shopping, honestly, since college, where I get my Korean, Japanese, and Chinese beauty products is YesStyle. And for the whole month of November, majority of the products are like 50% off or like even more depending on like the product. But that sale is going on for the entire month of November, and they've given me an additional 15% off discount code that is good for 72 hours from the time this code goes live for my viewers. So if you're interested, I'll make sure to link everything below along with the discount code, so check out the description box. And to be fully transparent, this video is not sponsored by YesStyle, but I love shopping on YesStyle, and of course they've given me the discount code for my viewers along with the affiliated links. Now, without further ado, let's get into the Chinese skincare and makeup products that I just recently purchased and I'm totally obsessed with. All right, so starting out with skincare. Now, before we talk about the products, I just want to share some observations or personal thoughts about Chinese skincare. So being Chinese American, but living in the US all my life, I've always been interested in learning more. And it wasn't until the recent past couple years, I mean, I've gone back to China like 6 times within the past year and a half, mostly for conferences and events. And every time I'm there, I'm speaking with their local, like chemists, brands, as well as like well-respected dermatologists. And what I've learned to appreciate about Chinese brands is that the biotechnology and formulation is quite advanced, very similar to Japan and Korea, and also quite strict, even more strict than our FDA here. And so with that, there's been quite a few wonderful brands and formulations, and it's something that, obviously it's very hard to get that information living in the Western side of the world, but something I really appreciate now that I've gone back a couple of times. And it's not true for all Chinese brands, but there are a few that I recommend on my social media that I really have come to love the past few years and that I'm recommending in today's video. But if there's one brand that you're interested in dabbling in when it comes to just trying Chinese skincare, that I highly recommend, it's called Peterson's Lab. They really is a good Chinese cosmeceutical skincare that really marriages kind of like dermatologic like formulation with skin barrier in mind, with high biotech formulas and technology making those products. It's kind of like CeraVe married like SkinCeuticals. But Chinese consumers, one of the most common concerns is oily skin, oily and acne prone. They really hate thick formulation. So if you have oily skin, want like good, elegant products, whether if you have sensitive skin or not, I would say consider Chinese skincare, because majority of the products are often lighter, even though they're meant for sensitive skin, but they're lighter in texture and often with a mattifying finish or controlling oil. And like Chinese consumers just hate thick stuff. And so if you are oily and sensitive, then I would say Chinese skincare is your best friend, because majority of their products are kind of formulated for those consumers. But Peterson's Lab is really nice because they not only formulate for sensitive skin, sensitive oily skin, acne prone skin, but they also have a wide range of products, including cleansers, toners, sheet masks, moisturizers, ones for acne, hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, and they also have a little bit more variety in the texture, some thicker, some a little more lightweight. But yes, this is a brand I highly recommend, and majority of their products, I think all are like fragrance free. So highly recommend if you're just wanting to try a few. And one product I highly recommend is the Barrier Adaptogen Cream 2.0. This is just such a lightweight, nourishing, fast absorbing, not greasy, not heavy moisturizer slash barrier cream. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I use it morning and night. I use it with my retinoids to reduce irritation. I use it when my skin is not happy as just my barrier cream. It is just such a really nice one, especially for winter if you're looking to switch to like an elegant, lightweight but yet nourishing moisturizer that's not going to break you out. Or if you have like oily skin but want something a little bit heavier at night, I mean, this is like just highly recommend you guys trying. Ingredient wise, it's got ceramides as well as this proprietary complex of phytosphingolipid complex. Ugh, it's a mouthful, but essentially it's like lipids that are important in making our precursors to ceramides, but also important in making our lipid barrier, helping to restore our barrier, supporting our barrier, but also reduce visible redness, along with plant-derived seed oils that are rich in omega-3 and 6. That's also anti-inflammatory, really important for our barrier health, along with a tripeptide 8 that's like supposed to mimic a signaling peptide that is anti-inflammatory. And so it's really a nice combination of formulation, but really the texture is amazing. So highly recommend checking this out. It's just a really good bland moisturizer that I think is suitable for everyone. Next product is also one of their best sellers, and it's the anti-wrinkle lip cream. It's a cream, but it's really an ointment, like a petrolatum base that's meant to nourish the lips, reduce dry and flaking, but also help to kind of improve some of the texture changes, as well as fine lines and wrinkles of the lip associated with sun damage and like aging essentially. And so I've really been using this like at night in particular as my lip anti-aging product, because I feel like that is one area that we tend to neglect, but definitely can thin out with age, with sun damage, and of course, wrinkles around the lip is something that is a common concern I see in clinic and often best addressed, obviously, with a combination skincare as well as in-office procedures, lasers, microneedling, even fillers, but not everybody's interested. And this is one of those things where skincare can really do a lot and make a difference long-term as well. And so I've been using this at night as kind of replacement of my like petrolatum, which I usually put on my lip, but it really has kind of a mixed blend of barrier repairing lipids along with humectants and oils that really helps to nourish and kind of renew your lip skin over time. And then ingredient wise, it's got a combination of shea butter, avocado oil, a combination of different oils that really helps to soothe and hydrate the lips, along with panthenol that is really anti-inflammatory, great humectant, and then this 1% South African phoenix grass that helps to reduce appearance of lip fine lines. But overall, if anything, it's just a really good like lip chapstick, if you will, that I don't think comes with any fragrance, even though it may have this subtle coffee hint in it. I think it's because of it also contains coffee seed oil, but it really helps to smooth and hydrate your lips, and then over time offer maybe some like anti-aging benefits to your lips. So highly recommend checking this one out too. Next skincare brand is Kans. So Kans is a really well-respected Chinese brand. It's been around for over 20 plus years, founded in 2003. And it's really one of the most popular Chinese brands driven by science and high-tech formulation and focuses on like anti-aging products. I think that's really what they're well known for. When I think of Kans, I really think of them as kind of the marriage between like luxury versus science, but also kind of meeting in between with that price point. The packages are elegant and beautiful. The textures are lovely, really nice. But for the price point and the formulation, I would say it's actually quite affordable compared to some other like higher end luxury brands, whether it's, you know, European or Chinese luxury brands. But their formulations are really nice. And one product, if you're interested, especially if you're looking into like a peptide formulation, which peptides are huge everywhere, but especially in China of various different types, is their polypeptide collagen softening lotion. It's like this beautiful packaged red bottle, and it really has a wonderful formulation of various peptides, collagen, antioxidants that really helps to improve skin barrier at the same time, reduce appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And this is actually like a lightweight lotion slash kind of thicker serum. So what I do is use it at night. You can use it in the morning too, but I use it at night before my retinoids. In the morning, if I use it after my vitamin C because of the texture. But certainly for somebody who's oily skin, this could be kind of like your moisturizer with treatment, because it is pretty hydrating but not heavy, and the texture is not watery. And so it is like a lightweight like lotion, milky lotion or milky serum, if you will, that is really hydrating and over time improves appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, improves skin elasticity, also has brightening properties, so helps to even out texture and tone. So really more suitable for those with more mature dry skin, and for oily skin, if you're looking for a good anti-aging product, I think with this texture, this could be like your go-to moisturizer with actives, and you can certainly pair this with your retinol or retinoid. Ingredient wise, it's got this multi-peptide complex that helps support collagen building and improve firmness, along with niacinamide that brightens, ferulic acid, vitamin E, and vitamin C. So kind of your antioxidant blend. Again, you can use it at night as well, or in the morning on top of vitamin C. I don't find that additional vitamin C in this formulation, when I use it on top of my vitamin C serum, makes it extra irritating. I think there's just more power over the antioxidants, if you will, and the hyaluronic acid and panthenol for hydrating and soothing benefits, along with kerosene, that is basically helps to combat glycation, which is actually really important. Glycation actually eats up collagen and basically makes our collagen kinky, less elastin kinky, so they're less functional, and they build up and actually contributes to skin aging. In fact, they're kind of one of the major science behind SkinCeuticals like AGE glycation line, as well as elastin, the whole elastin line that I both love. But yeah, highly recommend. Very nice product, elegant texture, love the formulation. So great for those that kind of have more like mature skin, looking for like an anti-aging peptide product to try, and will work really well along with your retinoid too. Next brand is Proya. Now, I've actually talked about them. They're a little bit more expensive compared to Cons, but another really well-respected, been around a long time Chinese brand. I would say, to me, when I think of Proya, I really think of their retinol formulation. I've actually talked about it, and I'll make sure to link the videos below if you're interested. But they have really high science research and actually publications of their products and formulations with really good quality products with like peptides and retinol as well. Now, because I've shared their products before, I wanted today, instead of talking about their retinoids, talk about their sunscreen, which I think is really unique and offering some features that we don't typically find in the US. So one is the Sun Around Protective Shield Sunscreen Serum that is SPF 50 PA4+. So I think the name is really unique, but basically, again, the formulation is really nice. It's kind of this watery fluid, kind of reminiscent of like the Anhelios, like the fluid from La Roche-Posay, but it's still hydrating, yet lightweight, and it offers kind of this mattifying finish. So great again for summer, for oily skin. I think in the winter, if you were to use it, I definitely recommend, especially if you have more dry skin or live in a dry climate, use it on top of a nourishing moisturizer, and that's usually what I do. But it really offers great broad spectrum protection along with antioxidants that also helps to kind of reduce some of the damage that pollution can bring about on our skin. But also has advanced filters that we don't have in the US, that's not FDA approved, common ones used in Korea and Japan. And I love it because it's really elegant, applies nicely, great as a primer before makeup, and doesn't pill or cause a white cast. And also suitable for those with sensitive skin as well. It's non-sticky, like I said, really elegant. Now, filter-wise, it's kind of got this hybrid filter of zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, along with like Tenazorb S, Uvinol A, Camisole. So a lot of great advanced filters that we just don't have here in the US that offers really great protection, not only against UVB, UVA, but also longer wavelength of UVA that we know drives hyperpigmentation and can really eat away at our collagen. Also got this interesting, what's called they call it like this mesh or shield filter or film technology. But what that means is that it actually, when it applies on your skin, when you rub it in, it kind of like that on that biomolecular level, kind of once it absorbs, kind of forms this uniform shield on top of the skin. So basically means that it stays on your skin better and offers more uniform coverage, and also sticks around through sweat. And I believe in that term, I understand it is kind of water resistant, because I know the wording is a little bit different between like what our FDA allows and what the Chinese government allows. But that kind of technology basically makes it so that way it has more uniform coverage and allows more sweat and water resistance. And then additionally has great skin loving ingredients like niacinamide, vitamin E, along with like marine algae extract, and then panthenol and glycerin, as well as hyaluronic acid. So just a really nice, elegant sunscreen, excuse me. I know we've tried so many Korean sunscreens, but if you haven't tried any Chinese ones and you're looking for a really good one, I think this is a great one to give it a try. Okay, last one I want to highlight is called Jumia. Jumia is really known for kind of advanced, cool biotech formulation in the sense they use some pretty innovative ingredients like collagen 3 and collagen 1, PDRN, combining all of that. Now, collagen 3 is super popular in China. It really used post-procedure, kind of similar to PRP. Once you break skin, like after microneedling or ablative laser or even non-ablative, really helps with number one with healing, but also to boost collagen production. And so in skincare, it's one of those things where it's kind of like PDRN. It may offer some additional benefits, but I really love Jumia in the sense they offer a wide range of ampules, and that's what I'm highlighting here. So for those who are not familiar with ampules are essentially single-use skincare products. So they're often tiny, small, and you have to break them open. It's like they're usually plastic. So not the most environmentally friendly, but I do find number one, the concept is really cool. And two, it's really nice for like traveling. So the idea of ampules and why they're so popular in China is number one, because they're meant to be used up within 24 hours or 48 hours, it really allows the brands to formulate ingredients without preservatives. So for those who are sensitive, I think it can be really beneficial if you have sensitive skin to like certain preservatives. And two, allows you to use active ingredients that oxidizes easily than you otherwise can't in the like say a bottle that may go bad in like 3 months, right? So really allows brands to use some innovative high-tech ingredients that may go bad quickly, but in the ampule, because you use it up within 24 to 48 hours, you can make that happen and still deliver the benefits to the skin. So like as far as like the products themselves, I mean, I'll put links and I'll put photos here, but like it kind of like the refresh eye drops where you open it, you drop in your eyes, and you're not supposed to like use it after like 24 hours or something. It's the same concept. So it's convenient and allows for kind of innovative ingredients that may go bad quickly or for those who have super sensitive skin. I love it because it really allows me to try different products, but also I love it post-procedure on myself when I like microneedle my face and also when I travel. So they make a lot of great ampules, and the one that I really love is Unique. And it's the Plumping Firming Radiant Collagen Single-Use Essence. So it's ampule, but the product is like a liquid, so like basically essence or serum. And really it's a DNA-based active that helps to target aging, barrier repair, and basically overall skin resilience. So again, one-time use, or I would say the amount is too much for my skin, even if I put it on my neck. So basically once I open it up, I will use it morning and night and basically toss it after probably like 24 to 48 hours, because then I don't know how long it's supposed to last for, but the whole concept is it shouldn't last for more than like probably a couple of days. And it's meant mainly to target hydration, repairing skin barrier, improving skin elasticity, improving the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, while at the same time not irritating your skin. So for those that have sensitive skin, wanting something that can help to repair your barrier, support your barrier, but also offer some skin rejuvenating benefits, I think this can be a great one. Ampules in China, in general, from China, they don't contain fragrance and they don't contain preservatives. So for those with sensitive skin, highly recommend you checking that one out as well. Now, as far as like the active collagen, it's from Taisu, which is actually one of the really popular biotech companies in China that make collagen for skincare. So it's a collagen peptide that is a super molecular weight type 1 collagen that really that basically kind of mimics skin's type 1 collagen networking. So goes in, kind of provides a signal. So I think of it as like a signaling peptide that basically helps to support collagen at the same time with the hydrating benefits, improve texture and tone. And then also has this other type 3 collagen that is super popular in China. And if you're not familiar with type 3, so our skin is predominantly type 1. But when we are first born as a baby, we actually have a lot of type 3 collagen. And what's unique about type 3 and why we think baby skin, when they're traumatized, they don't scar as readily, is that it has to do with the amount of ratio between type 3 and type 1. And as we get older, type 3 we lose, and so it's kind of deeper in the skin. So this one also has a unique type 3 that is formulated within this ampule that basically helps to, again, overall concept is provide skin rejuvenation, and why recombinant type 3 collagen is super popular in China. But again, the whole point is that together these these two types of type 1 and type 3 collagen helps to boost skin elasticity, improve the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, and improve with skin rejuvenation. And lastly, have ectoin, which is again a molecule that supports skin barrier repair and helps defend against oxidative stress. Texture-wise, it's just a lightweight serum. So basically what I do in the morning is once I open this, I apply it after my vitamin C. At night after cleansing, I apply this before my retinol. And because of the formulation, it's really non-irritating. So again, I think it's suitable for all skin types, but in particular, if you have sensitive skin. Okay, now jumping into Chinese makeup. Like I had my moments with Chinese skincare like a year and a half back. I mean, I'm still trying a lot, and every time I try, I'm impressed. But this time around, I had my moment with Chinese makeup. I mean, I've been dabbling a little bit with Chinese makeup, but this trip, I really purchased quite a few, like wide range of makeup products, and I really love like Chinese brands, their innovation, the type of stuff they have, the variety, but also I think they just formulate so much better for Chinese skin type and tone. Like their products are really meant to enhance our features and also like brighten our complexion, not whitening, but like, a lot often like, Asian skin, we tend to have that yellow undertone and helps to brighten and make that yellow less so that way it just makes things look better and more radiant. It's not meant to whiten our skin in any way. But like also like mascaras that help to like separate and lengthen our lashes, like contouring palettes that really helps to highlight areas and then also like contour areas so that way it just kind of enhances and complements our features in so many different ways. And so that's what I really want to highlight here. And really, I love even just the creative ways, a lot of these makeup that you can use. For example, one palette you can use, it's meant for blush, but you can use it on your lips. You can use it as eyeshadow. You can use it to like highlight, contour. It's so fun. And so the first product I want to talk about, which I've actually talked about before, but worth re-highlighting, is Judy Doll. And Judy Doll is a really popular brand in China really popular among like Gen Z makeup influencers. And I honestly go on Rednote to learn makeup tips because I'm just such an amateur when it comes to makeup. But they really have some fun as well as affordable and high performance formulas, including like their contouring palettes, their concealers, their blush, but also I am obsessed with their Rod mascara. I think they were the first brand that I really discovered Rod mascara. And it's not like the typical like mascara wand that you think of with brushes. Essentially, it's a metal rod and it has the mascara coated in there. And then when you brush it on, the little like kind of crevices that are etched in kind of brushes the lashes. So really is great at separating. So kind of that classic, even K-pop star look that a lot of the idols will wear, and helps to separate but also hold the lashes. And it's great for upper and lower lashes. It's lightweight and it won't like weigh your lashes down and it won't smudge. Like I have a hard time like when I put mascara on my lower lashes for it not to smudge. This one, even if I don't powder my under eye area, it won't smudge. And that's the wonderful thing. And so I love this. And if you have not tried a tube, like a metal rod mascara, like give this a try. It is really lovely. It's got plant-based waxes that create kind of this really natural flexible hold along with panthenol that's great at conditioning your lashes. Next is a brand called Tmage. I hope I'm saying this right, but this is a really like top 2 popular Chinese brand. It's founded actually by a famous celebrity Chinese makeup artist. He is really well known and he's like basically have been the makeup artist to really, like Zheng Zi and very like A-list Chinese celebrities. And he basically have founded this makeup line. And again, the whole point behind his philosophy is making wonderful products are suitable for Chinese skin, kind of really bring in his expertise and years of experience, basically putting makeup on Chinese celebrities and kind of bringing that to the average user and having a similar experience and really having great results with their makeup done naturally, even if you're not experienced like him. And that's kind of my understanding. But I really love the tips that he offers, just how to use this product. They're so nice. And so for someone like me who's not like professional and I'm, like not good with makeup, watching his like account on Rednote. It is really enlightening and have offered me a lot of tips on not only how to use his products, but just in general how to apply makeup. Now, one must try from him is his compact foundation and concealer. It is a 3-color palette that really only comes in various tones, but again, the whole idea is that with these like various colors, it's meant to cover a broad, like the range of skin tones found in China. And really the color, like once you blend it in, really sits nicely with your skin. So you can kind of go on the website, I'll link the products, but you can kind of go on there and find basically based on your color and like what desired outcome you want, whether it's brightening or just more natural, then pick the color palette for you. But what it has is it has like a salmon color that's meant to neutralize dark circles, a concealer, and then a darker color that's meant to contour. And then the last palette is blank, but it's really meant for blending. So you can mix the colors together, even with a little moisturizer for additional hydration, and can apply that with your finger or with a brush. And that's like, it's really nice because this is now what I bring when I travel. It's like everything in there. I've got my under eye concealer, I've got concealer to cover up any sort of like post acne marks, acne, and then I've got contouring if I needed to contour. And that's the whole idea. And the texture is really nicely because it is hydrating, creamy, but not super thick. And also for the concealer part, it doesn't cake under eyes. And so really nice, helps to kind of suitable for all skin types and kind of really makes your face look natural, but at the same time camera ready. So it's got this really nice blend of silica and like soft focus powder that helps to also at the same time diffuse light once it's absorbed and kind of settles into your skin, along with hyaluronic acid in the makeup itself. So it's hydrating and not cakey. And the other brand that I feel like these two always kind of are like, either one of them is like number 1 or number 2, but they're the top 2 bestsellers for makeup. The other one's called Mao Geping. So this is again founded by another famous Chinese makeup celebrity, and he's really well known. This whole line is really well known for their foundation as well as their like highlighting powder and kind of just like powder, compact powder that really meant to kind of mattify, but at the same time provide this like blurring effect. It's just so lovely. And honestly, I bought all of it. I haven't had the chance to try them all and probably not using them correctly. But when I see, again, on Rednote, the way it's used, the results look amazing. Again, I want to highlight the compact foundation. Now, this is just one color, and there are, again, various different shades depending on your skin tone, but it's really meant for, they actually even have different formulas. One for oily skin, one have like even like a rich caviar formula that's meant for dry, mature skin, but it's offering kind of this creamy, voluminous foundation that is in a compact. So you apply it with a cushion or with your fingers that blends in really nicely and offers like really actually full coverage that meant to be long lasting. And I'll tell you from my experience, a little bit goes a long way. You definitely don't need a lot. Honestly, even when I dabble with like a finger, I find that for me, it's too much. So a little bit goes a long way, but really love the creaminess, I love the finish, and love the full coverage. So if you really want something that really kind of covers everything for your, again, if you're filming or going to a special event, this compact foundation along with their powder really makes your skin so beautiful, luminous, but yet like camera ready at the same time natural looking. So ingredient wise in this compact, it has like squalane, vitamin E along with peptides. So great like just skincare ingredients and makeup that kind of supports your skin and makes the makeup apply even nicer on your skin. Last product that I'm so obsessed with right now is the Red Chamber Multi-Purpose Cream. And this makeup literally has gone viral on Chinese Rednote, like Chinese TikTok. But basically, Red Chamber is like an indie Chinese brand that's focused on like kind of minimalistic, like multi-use products that are really meant for cheeks, for eyes, for lips, for like a lot of different things. And this time around, I really discovered this multi-use purpose cream that I initially thought was just like a cream blush, like kind of like quite a few popular Chinese brands. But then when I saw their videos and a lot of influencers on how they would use it, I'm like, okay, let's give it a try. And it's really fun. You can use it to contour your nose, give it kind of like a little bit of that sun-kissed look on your cheeks, use it as eyeshadow, to contour certain parts of your face. I mean, they come in this wide range of different colors, and it's creamy, blendable, and has this subtle, dewy, glowy finish, especially on your cheeks. So again, it's kind of this blendable tint that you can build for more coverage that you can put on your essentially entire face. It's really creamy, really nice and dewy and blends in nicely, and it's just so beautiful. And you can even use it on your lips too. And the nice thing is if you do purchase this in China, not on YesStyle, but in China, often comes with this comes for free with a blending brush from Red Chamber that is really nice for you to use. And often when you see the like tutorial videos, that's what a lot of the people are using when they're doing it all over their face. So kind of fun. I'll try to link one of my Instagram videos I try to mimic. Obviously I'm not good at it, but that's kind of what you're supposed to do with this multi-purpose cream, or just use it as blush, however you like to use it. But the texture is nice. The colors are really nice and subtle for like a natural dewy look. Ingredient wise, it's got jojoba oil, shea butter, as well as kind of mineral pigments that are just really nice. It's hydrating and gives like a nice subtle tint that you can build on if you want to. Okay guys, so that is it for some of my favorite Chinese skincare and makeup products. Have you tried or heard of any of these? Let me know if you have, or any other Chinese skincare or makeup brands that I have not tried. Put them in the comments below. Again, I will link everything below, along with a few other older videos I have of my other favorite Korean or Japanese skincare products, in case if you want to purchase some other Asian skincare or hair care products from YesStyle, because the whole month of November it's 50% off, and then with my discount code you'll get additional 15% off for 72 hours after this video goes live. So make sure you watch and shop immediately. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.